Hi, I'm Avinash Tiwary, and you're watching me on Movified Bollywood.
So today we have with us, it can be Kes, can be Dara Kadri, and lastly Ayush now. First of all, congratulations Avinash for Madgaon Express.
Thank you, man. Thank you so much.
With congratulations, I would like to ask you, okay, how did you came on board for this fun ride?
Yeah, I just happened to meet Ritesh in his office, and we were sitting and discussing something, and he said, "You know what? You should take a narration from Kunal." And he was talking about his film, sunke dekh, and then he called Kunal. Kunal was kind enough to walk in, and then he narrated the story, and everyone who heard it just fell off their chairs laughing. And that's when you realize कि अगर ये narration जो की है film अगर उसका 70% भी अगर बन गई film, तो we'll have a winner. But I said I want to read the script, and I was laughing even after I was reading when I was reading the script. So you realize that on paper this is a very strong film, and if we are able to do a little good also, it will only get better from here on. And thankfully that's how it has landed. It has landed all right. Everything has gotten 2 point, and people are loving it. That's all that you care for. Yeah,
So you just said okay, narration was really funny and all, but there is a saying, the more serious the film is, the better or chill the vibe is on the set. So how was the vibe on the set of Madgaon Express?
yeah. Vibe was very focused work. We would say अगर 7 बजे की शिफ्ट है तो 6 बजे on set. We would start rolling on time. Just prior to the shoot, all the actors would get together, the three of us would sit down, do our lines, and we'll start shooting. जिस दिन हमारे सीन हो रहे होते तो उस दिन में पता चलता था जल्दी पैकअप हो जाएगा. So we would start planning the sundowners because we were in Goa, yeah. So you have to have fun. So we would plan the sundowners and post. I think normally by 4 or 5 we would finish our shoot. फिर उसके बाद निकल गए गोवा घूमने के लिए. That's the vibe that we had.
Fun with work.
It was so much fun. It almost a vacation. And now when we see the reactions also from the people, thankfully all the offline fun also translated online. That is very important, and that also means that we had focused work going on. Yeah.
Talking about the focused work, there is one sequence which I call for myself the most surprising one, where you and Nora are like intimate, and then you throw her in literal sense.
Yeah.
How was that shot, and were there any retakes?
It was one take, yeah. It was 3, 2, 1. It was literally action, and you do it. But it was fun to do it because there is this moment that has developed between them, and we go really build that moment until that joke happens. So yeah, we all were laughing when that happened. Yes.
So, with your character Ayush, he is being like compared to Bradley Cooper from Hangover,
Wow.
and the film itself is being like compared. Hangover जैसी है, vibe ऐसा है,
Yeah.
3 लोग निकल गए, drunk है या फिर जो भी है.
Yeah.
So what's your thought on that?
I think there is some truth to it. Even when I read the script, it had a, like I would always say, it's a Dil Chahta Hai gone wrong or a Dil Chahta Hai hangover mix. That was the vibe of the film. But the attempt wasn't to make a film like Hangover. It just has a vibe like that, and thankfully it's loved. Yeah, thankfully it's landed really
Loved, I
well.
watched it like twice.
I'm so glad. I hope you took your friends with you.
Second time I took my friends with me.
Do you go with your family?
No, not yet.
See, you can go and watch this film with your family also. That's the beauty of this film. Yeah.
Ending of Madgaon Express is like an open ending, right? There is a chance for a sequel, but I really want to know, is there a sequel on cards?
I wish I could be the one to say this to you, but you'll have to ask Ritesh and Kunal about this. See, also I'm not sure that Kunal has an idea of it, but it's still a long way for him to write. Also, the film needs to make enough money for it to be made into a sequel. So it's all up to you guys. Go and watch it again with the family. Go and take people out there, please, guys. It's a lovely film. Please go and watch it. It's something you will have a lot of fun with. That's a promise.
Okay, so you have like internet news in the film. Nisha. Won't break it to everyone, but in our lives, we have been in touch with the Nisha, or we have pranked our friends. Have you been pranked or pranked your friend yourself?
I've seen a friend of mine prank another friend, and he actually pulled this off for 8 months. 8 months, he really made that guy cry and how and God knows what. I mean, some people are really sadist, and this friend of mine is one, because he really tortured him. And today, looking back, this is about 8-10 years back, yeah, and we would laugh a lot just to see his situation, because he would come back and say, "अरे आज वो आई नहीं यार, उसके घर पे बहुत तकलीफ है यार, I need to help her out." He's constantly talking about her when the other person doesn't even exist. So yeah, I've seen that happen 8 months back, for 8 months.
We too like did it to a friend. Literally पूरे ग्रुप ने उससे बात की थी, एक लड़की बन।
यार ये लड़कों के साथ ना, लड़के बहुत बदनाम है। मुझे लगता है कि 90% लड़कों के अंदर तो हिम्मत ही नहीं होती कि लड़की से बात कर पाए, ठीक है। दैट्स द ट्रूथ ऑफ 90% ऑफ मेन। लेकिन बदनाम सबसे ज्यादा लड़के हैं। पता नहीं, आई हैव नेवर अंडरस्टूड दिस।
I have personally saw all your films, series भी। तो दारा कादरी is someone जो एकदम ruthless है, but still has a soft corner for his family. Before that, you were Kes.
I was also in Khaki. I was Chandan Mahto. Yeah, that was also.
I was going to say that.
Yeah.
I was going to say
Yeah.
that. I was coming to that one.
Yeah.
But I want to talk about Kes right now. The film Laila Majnu. It is a beautiful film for me.
Yeah.
Whenever I watch it, I feel like I'm into the world of it.
Yeah.
But the film wasn't. It didn't receive well.
On box office, yes.
But now, when you see on social media, people talking about it, people putting reels, people saying we want them again. What do you feel about it?
I just feel everything has its time, you know. The sunlight takes about 8 minutes to reach Earth. तो कुछ चीज़ें कुछ समय लेती हैं, and मुझे लगता है कि Laila Majnu took its own due time, sweet time to reach out to people. And now it's finding its audience. It's getting all the love that it deserved, and it will only keep growing from here on. So I am very fulfilled with Laila Majnu. I don't have any. There's no bleeding heart that I have to heal for Laila Majnu, because it's really been healed by the love that it has received. And I hope, the only thing I desire is that it keeps growing from here on, and maybe stays till the end of my career.
Wow. So let's get back to Chandan Mahto.
जी.
आपने खाकी की नीरज पांडे के साथ।
जी.
You did serious roles back then as well.
Yeah.
आप युद्ध में भी थे, right?
जी हाँ.
अमिताभ बच्चन जी के साथ।
जी हाँ.
आपने नेगेटिव रोल प्ले किया।
जी.
खाकी इज ऑल्सो नेगेटिव रोल।
Yeah.
अब आप धीरे धीरे शिफ्ट करें टू कॉमेडी।
जी.
दिस इज योर कॉमेडिक रोल।
Yeah.
What next? What is next for Avinash?
यार मेरे लिए, which is again a blessing, that I have been blessed with all kinds of genres. Say Laila Majnu is one of the finest romantic films in the last 5-7 years, is what I've been told.
It is.
Bulbul is one of the finest fantasy films in the last 4-5 years. You know, fantasy genre, man.
Yeah.
Bombay Meri Jaan, Khaki are one of the finer gangster shows in our country. I'm being told Madgaon is one of the finer comedies.
It is.
So I'm just blessed to be part of the finest films of that very genre in the country, and that's such a blessing to have. My only joy is to do films which will stay on for long and keep growing. And my next one, which is with Baman sir,
The Mehta Boys.
The Mehta Boys. I have a feeling that it has its heart in its place, and once you see it, it will warm your heart like anything. I again feel that's a film that will seep slowly and keep growing in life.
Wow. Whenever you play a role or a character on screen, I never saw Avinash Tiwary. Just few days back, I got to know that you were in Ghost Stories, because I saw it all. I was like, Avinash Tiwary is thodi hai. One of my friends said, yeah, Avinash hai wo third isme Mronal ke sath. I'm like, what? So it has been like constant with every role.
Yeah.
What is like your psyche behind every role? कि उसको कैसे लाए पर्दे पर के वैसा दिखे कि अविनाश तिवारी आ ही नहीं हो।
थैंक यू सो मच भाई, अगर तुम्हें सही में ये दिखा तो मेरे लिए बहुत अच्छा बड़ा कॉम्प्लीमेंट है, क्योंकि मेरी कोशिश यही रहती है, वेरी ऑनेस्टली मेरी कोशिश है कि यू नो, ग्रोइंग अप एज एन एक्टर, मुझे हमेशा लगता था कि मैं सारे एक्टर्स को देखता तो मुझे लगता था कि मुझे इनमें से किसकी तरह बनना है, एंड कुड नेवर फाइंड दैट। मुझे हमेशा लगता था कि मुझे जिस तरह का स्टार बनना है, हीरो बनना है, एक्टर बनना है, वैसा मैं देख नहीं पाता था। और मैं वही बनने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ जो मैंने ढूंढना चाहा, जो मुझे मिला नहीं। और वो ये है कि आई वॉन्ट टू डू फिल्म्स एंड पार्ट्स वेयर यू सी कैरेक्टर्स, यू थ्रू अ पार्ट ऑफ द स्टोरी। ऑफकोर्स आपकी कुछ ना कुछ झलक तो आ ही जाएगी, ऐसा नहीं, कोई भी एक्टर नहीं जिसमें वो ना हो पाए, लेकिन जितने हद तक मैं अपने आप को एक उस किरदार की तरह बना सकूं, अपने हाव भाव, लुक में, अपने विचारों में, अपने बिहेवियर में, अपने कपड़ों में, हर तरीके से वो मेरी कोशिश है, वो मेरा काम है। और अगर वो लोगों तक पहुंचे, वो लोगों को पसंद आए, तो मेरे लिए सबसे बड़ी जीत है यार। बाकी सब अपनी जगह है, बट दिस इज माई ट्रू वर्क, दैट इज माई ट्रू एफर्ट एंड माई ट्रू एस्पिरेशन।
You just said every character, every role. I've also seen you for years now.
Yeah.
But when you see someone 17 or 18-year-old debuting with a big film, big banner, whoso it may be, how do you feel at that time के अभी अभी तो चलो हो रहा है, but इनको कैसे फिर?
आई थिंक आई जस्ट विश देम ऑल द बेस्ट यार। एक हर आदमी की जिंदगी की अपनी अपनी जर्नीज है ना। चार चीज किसी और को मिलती है, उनको चार चीज नहीं मिलती। I know a lot of people have got the opportunities that they have, but they have not received the kind of love and respect and admiration that I have, you know.
Yeah.
So हर चीज किसी को मिलती है, मुझे कोई चीज नहीं मिली तो मुझे उसके बदले में चार चीज और मिली। That's how I have seen my life. चार जगह मैंने अगर बोला है कि यार बैड लक, चार जगह इतना गुड लक रहा है, उसको कभी एक्नॉलेज नहीं किया। ये हमारी आदत भी होती है कि हम ऑलवेज वी स्टार्ट लुकिंग डाउन कि अच्छा उनका खराब, उनका अच्छा हो रहा है, हमारा नहीं हो रहा है, एंड दैट्स वेयर आवर फोकस बिगिंस। आई थिंक अगर मैं फोकस इस पे रखूं कि मेरी क्या क्वालिटीज है मेरे भाई, मेरे पास ये चीज़ें हैं जो सुभान अल्लाह है, उनको उन पे खेलूंगा। मेरे पास ये शॉट्स हैं, मैं अपने शॉट्स बेस्ट खेलूंगा। जब तक खेलता रहूंगा, पिच पे रहूंगा, रन बनते रहेंगे, पिच नहीं छोड़नी।
बस
दैट इज माई ओनली आइडिया ऑफ लाइफ। पिच पे टिके रहोगे, रन बनेगा। देखा है हमने बचपन से ये, है ना। तो ये सिंपल सी लर्निंग है, इसको फॉलो कर रहा हूँ।
really thank you.
प्लेजर मैन।